Penn State football year in and year out is set, with the disadvantage of playing in a very strong division, which can be very tough of having a successful season or even trying to make the college football playoff. Because if you don't win your division, you obviously can't get to Indianapolis and win the Big Ten championship, which puts you in a better position to make the college football playoff. With that being said, James Franklin, he has won a Big Ten championship before. He's defeated the Michigan States. He's defeated that team up north. He's defeated my Buckeyes before. So he's seen success in the Big Ten East before, but now it is becoming a lot more difficult for not just him, but obviously every college football coach and every college football program to field a competitive team that can get you to that college football playoff. Now you tie in name, image, and likeness to the equation. It makes it kind of easier, but kind of harder for a lot more, because if you're not spending, you're not competing. So I think it was earlier today, James Franklin came out, and a big thing that the reporters were trying to ask him about is name, image, and likeness, and trying to get a number, because you've seen in his division, within his division, we've seen Coach Day come out and say, okay, hey, my Buckeyes, you want us to be successful? We want to win a national championship, make the college football playoff, beat that team up north, the Penn State, Michigan State. I need $13 million. We've seen Nick Saban have his comments on it. We've seen Jimbo Fisher have his comments on it. Now James Franklin's making his comments on it, and he's saying we need a lot more money than the numbers that you heard. And I agree. If Ohio State, who's been that has been a lot better, who consistently recruits better than Penn State, especially recently, needs $13 million. I agree with him. I need a lot more money than the numbers you heard. A lot more money, because I think the vast majority of people will say that Ryan Day is a better coach. And then I think the vast majority of people will say that team up north is a better brand for, players to make money than, Penn State. So if you go to Ohio State and if you go to, that team up north, your brand and companies are a lot better. You have a lot better chance, especially if you want a kid to stay in the Midwest. We're not even getting into recruiting guys that are in the South. Now, I know that Coach Franklin, he has a lock on the DMV, the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area. He has a lot. He kind of has that on lock. He's over Maryland, he has them on lock. Pennsylvania, he kind of has that on lock. But if you talk about specifically, and I don't want to leave Michigan State out of this, but I do feel like if you go to Penn State, you have better opportunities for name, image, and likeness, because in the state of Michigan, that team up north, they are the big dog. In the state of Ohio, obviously the Buckeyes, they're the only big dog. You look at Pennsylvania, yes, this is the only Big Ten team that's the only Big Ten team, yes. But if I'm wanting a 4 or 5 star, if Ohio State needs $13 million, and that team up north is obviously a better brand than Penn State, he's going to at least need $25, $30 million to combat anything Ohio State is doing to combat that team up north. It's going to be tough. It is going to be tough, and I'm glad that he's honest. He said we're going to need a whole lot more money than that. Now, for those people that live in the state of Pennsylvania, what are you willing to pay? I don't know what they're trying to pay. What are they willing to pay? But you see, if the Buckeyes, who have been a lot better than you, saying they need $13 million, you're going to need to at least double that to be competitive and stay up there with Ohio State or another team in the Big Ten. If not, you're going to be stuck unless the Big Ten changes, realigns and how they do the divisions. Penn State is going to be consistently looking at 3rd and 4th place in the Big Ten East.